road as if it were nothing more than trash. The highway roared with the sound of an approaching truck, its wheels thundering closer, headlights glaring like sharp spears. The little golden retriever lay trembling on the burning asphalt, too weak to move. Just as death seemed inevitable, a roar of engines echoed from afar. A group of bikers appeared, tires screeching, voices shouting. They skidded to a halt, forming a wall of leather and steel. Would they be in time to save the helpless pup? Stay until the very end, because the ending will shatter your heart. Down in Texas, a place where the wind carried the smell of gasoline across endless cotton fields. Among its residents was a bitter, middle-aged man, known for his hatred of animals. He lived alone, with only his temper for company. One fateful evening, a wandering golden retriever puppy appeared at his doorstep, and his cruelty showed itself in the most heartless way. With no hesitation, the man grabbed the little dog and hurled it into the middle of the highway. The puppy whimpered, dragging its tiny paws on the searing road, while cars and trucks thundered past. A massive 18-wheeler appeared in the distance, its lights cutting through the dust. The puppy froze, eyes wide with terror, its body trembling like a leaf in a storm. The driver pressed the horn, but the gap between life and death narrowed with each second. Then roaring engines broke the silence. A pack of bikers appeared, their motorcycles gleaming in the sunday. They weren't just passing by. The leader, a tall man with a silver beard, swung his bike across the lane, forcing the truck to halt. Dust rose into the air as the group surrounded the puppy, lifting it gently into safe arms. But the cruel man stormed forward, yelling angrily, his finger stabbing the air, his face twisted with rage. The bikers turned toward him, eyes like cold steel. Compassion and fury burned in the same glance. The tension thickened. The real standoff was only beginning. The man lunged forward, but the bikers didn't budge. They formed an unshakable wall, their leather vests glowing under the sunday. The puppy nestled in the leader's arm, its tiny body shivering. The truck driver, still shaken from his emergency stop, stepped out and shouted at the cruel man, his voice cutting through the dust. "Enough! Leave it!" The bikers raised their voices too. "If you don't want this dog, we'll take it." Outnumbered and shamed, the man spat on the ground and stormed off, his footsteps fading. The puppy was carried to a waiting motorcycle, a red bandana tied gently around its neck, a silent promise it would never be abandoned again. From that day on, townsfolk often saw the puppy riding safely in a backpack, peeking out as the bikers rumbled down the sunlit roads. What once was fear had turned into joy. The little golden retriever had found a family, not of blood, but of loyalty. Each roar of an engine was now a lullaby of protection. Its eyes, once wide with terror, now sparkled with trust and warmth. But if you believe this was the most miraculous story, you haven't heard about the dog who risked its life to help a lioness give birth, and what happened minutes later left the entire world in tears. Don't miss the video beside this one.